Mr. Mohamed.
Yeah, we'll introduce Mohamed here in a moment. There he is.
Okay.
Hello, hi guys.
Hi,
Good.
Mr. Mohamed. How are you?
Good, doing great. How about you?
Good. Thank you
Thank you so much for, thank you so much for saying yes, Mohamed, as you always do.
No problem, anytime, sure.
We appreciate you.
I will start just now. I think we can start, Susie.
All right. So thank you everyone for accepting the invitation and joining us today. And again, Mohamed, thank you for saying yes. Linda and Bren have known each other the longest, but we've been in communication with Linda for well over a year, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And so
Almost 3 years.
There we go. And he has already had discussions with his community. We had one meeting talking with his community about what Easybot is, who the people are behind Easybot, and they're very excited about hearing from you today. We didn't dive into the bot strategy, so that's where our focus is. So thank you so much, Mohamed, and everybody meet Mohamed, the visionary for Easybot. And I know we all told you quite a bit about him, but really he is the creator of the strategy that you're about to hear about that is Easybot. And he's very passionate about making sure that it is optimized and running the best. So always having improvements in the background and weekly shares what those are and how the performance is and why he's made the improvements. So you're going to really enjoy the call today, and you'll be glad that it's recorded from what he hears. Anything else you'd like to say for opening, Linda?
There's not much. Let me just welcome my fellow community for being part of the meeting today and taking their time. It's month end this side, but I appreciate that you made it possible today to meet with us. Thank you so much, Mr. Mohamed, for accepting our invite. And yeah, we're looking forward to this day. As usual, my dear brother, Bren, I've all I can say is just say thank you, my brother. Susan, thank you once more. And everyone, welcome. Let's enjoy this day and let's learn as much as we can, and let's prepare ourselves for the great journey ahead of us. Thank you. Susan?
Okay. One more quick point before I hand it over to Bren, and then we just let Mohamed take the show today. I would like to mention longevity and the future potential of the company of Easybot. And it's one of the top points that Bren and I look for when we decide to partner with a company. And we spend a great deal of time with the people behind it. Who are the people behind it? Because that's one of the key indicators of will a company, a project, or opportunity be available for the long. A lot of it depends on the people behind it. So you're going to hear a big part of that. You're going to increase your confidence and your trust just by hearing from Mohamed, the man behind it today. And that is why we are so confident in the probability of the long-term future with Easybot. So just keep that in your thoughts as everything begins. Bren, over to you.
Yeah, and it's good that you mentioned that, Susan, because Linda, actually, just a few moments before the call, you brought that up. So in the second half of this presentation, what we'll do is, Linda, you can gather the questions that you have heard most often already speaking to people, and we'll spend the second half of the presentation doing a Q&A section. At the first half, as Susan just said, you'll hear from the mind behind the software. We'll go behind the scenes and unpack it if you want to learn more about the strategy. But one thing we observe also how people behave, their actions. Mohamed has always shown up. He's always been consistent. And, you know, talk is cheap, words are cheap. You can put any words you want on a website. And there's all these programs that are here today and gone tomorrow where you're giving away control of your funds. That's one of the things that really attracted us to Easybot, was that you stayed in full control of your money. And just so you know, Mohamed, there's people on this call that unfortunately have gone through that experience, because we know that, that it happens in the world of crypto, but Easybot is a breath of fresh air in that regard. And so with that said, Mohamed, if you wouldn't mind just kind of giving maybe a high level, well, obviously a short version perhaps of your backstory and how it came to be that you took the initiative to create this software in the marketplace, and then if whatever you'd like to share about the strategy itself.
Yeah, sure thing. Thank you very much, first of all, Susan, Brian, and Linda, for arranging for this call. And actually, to go through the story of how we started and all, I don't think it's going to be really short. So it has a lot of details. But you know what? I'll start from South Africa, because about around 2021, I joined the company, also talking about losses and losing money into crypto. I mean, we all gone through this one. I mean, you think the company is good at the beginning, but then at one time they just it's just gone. I mean, between day and night. There was a company called MTI from South Africa back in 2021, which I've joined. At that time, there was no Easybot, there was no bot trading. I wasn't doing any kind of bot trading. And that company was mainly, we're sending them the Bitcoin and they're trading it for us. Maybe some of you know it already. It's called Mirror Trading International, MTI, sorry, MTI. So yeah, I've gone through that experience. I've sent them my money, then the company just gone. And you cannot find the people, you cannot find the money, even though actually I sent somebody to the office and they confirmed that there is a company there and everything was looking legit. But at the end, when you send your money to someone, especially online, it's a goodbye. 90% of the time, 99% of the time, to be precise. So yeah, from that time, I decided that I'm not going to do any more crypto trading or anything like this, especially if I'm going to send my money to someone. Then someone called me after that saying that, okay, there is this company that does crypto trading. I wanted to join me, because it also had a network marketing concept behind it. So I told him, never, I'm not going to join any network marketing companies again or crypto trading again. But then I realized that at the end that this company was basically an API connection. I don't have to send my money to them. I have to keep my money within my Binance account or whatever crypto exchange, and it does trading through API. And at that time, I didn't have any knowledge about the trading and the strategies and anything like this. And then I asked him, how can I start them? There is a lot of numbers in the back office, and I have to change numbers and adjust numbers. What should I do? It sounded Chinese for me. I mean, he told me, okay, these are the numbers, you put them, and then it runs. I did exactly that. I put the numbers and then it started running. And at the bull market, when the market was going up, we were making a lot of money. I mean, like 5% a day, sometimes 1% a day, 2% a day. But at that time, the market was already going up. Any strategy would work. If you just buy the currency and then hold it, you'll make money, because the price of that coin is going up. So around, I think, middle of 2021, around May, June, then market started going down. At that time, Bitcoin went down from 64,000 to 28,000 in just a matter of less than 2 months. So at this time, we all got stuck in the market. I mean, the bot could not handle that kind of drop, and everybody started seeing their portfolio going down. And you see people that have their life saving 100,000 or 200,000 going down to 60% or even lesser than this. And we were just like having to wait and pray and hope that the mercy of the market be on us and the market goes up again and we recover in the market. But you know, business doesn't work this way. And that was the opening point for me to start digging deeper and seeing what happened here, what was wrong. I mean, I already had my money in my exchange, right? My crypto in my exchange, and it was trading for me remotely without really taking my crypto. So because of my background in engineering and numbers, I started studying and looking at what happened. I had three options for me. It could be the market that went wrong at that time, or could be the software is not working well, or maybe the strategy that we put at the beginning was wrong. So I looked at the market. The market was always having swings up and down, up and down. So the market is doing what it had to do. And this is part of the nature of the market. The second point was the software itself. The software for me was is a software. It you just give it a command and then it execute the strategy that we put it. So the software was fine. The last thing was the strategy. I have to spend like around 4 weeks doing nothing, just only sitting in front of my computer, looking at the parameters, trying to test them, try and error, and then until I realized what's the meaning of each of those parameters. End of the day, I came up with a new strategy that if we apply it in that bot, it will not stop. It will keep on trading, even if the market goes down by 50% or 60%. But the problem at that time is that everyone I know around me have already gotten stuck in that bot in the previous trading. So they don't have new USDT to start trading again. I started thinking out of the box. Can I do something to help those people who are stuck in the market to bring their money back even without the market coming back up again? Because there's no assurance. You cannot know for sure that the market is going to come back up again. It's all speculations, you know? You can guess whatever you want, but the market at the end will do what it had to do. You could guess that the market is going up, but it goes down, or vice versa. So I started customizing this strategy in a way that if somebody is stuck in the market, it get them out of the market before the market even coming back up again to the initial point. I started applying that on the people that I brought into that business, and it worked very well. And then I started working with the people who brought me to the business. I mean, my upline and their community. There was a big community in the US. So I started also offering my support to them and telling them that I discovered something that can help everyone to get out. My motivation on that wasn't really to get famous or to get some appreciation from the people. But you know, when you see someone who's stuck in something and you can help them, and that doesn't cost you anything, then do it. Well, it was costing me the time, obviously, but I mean, at the end, I compare my effort to someone who's losing like 60,000 or 70,000 in the market and doesn't know how to get it back. If I could offer my help, that would be very good for me, and I would be happy to do that. I mean, without getting any outcome. So that's exactly what I did. I started helping the people one by one, and everyone was getting out of the market without the market coming back up again. And I reached a point where I didn't have more than 24 hours, obviously, so I cannot help everyone. So I made a training for the leaders, and they went out and supported their people. So at that point of time, I already advanced into the automated trading, and I wanted more parameters into that bot to be able to give more. I had more ideas in my mind that I want to put in work, but that bot wasn't enough. I sent a letter to the company to open some more parameters for me, and I offered them also some support to give them a default strategy that can work for everyone, but I got no feedback. So for me, going forward is only to start my own bot. This is how I should go forward. Otherwise, I cannot get use of the knowledge that I already gained. Then there were 3 of the people that I helped. They came with me and they invested in the project. They even sent the money without having a contract with the government that they own the company or they own part of the company. So we created the company, and then we started back in March 2022. And from that time, we have only been getting more customers and more trades happening in the system. The idea behind the strategy that I've created works around the worst case scenario. So what I kept in front of me while creating the strategy is that what can go wrong if I'm trading cryptocurrency, if I'm trading cryptocurrency and the spot trading. If you know what spot trading is, it's without leverage. You cannot lose all your money. You're buying coin against coin, USDT against, or Solana against USDT, or Bitcoin against USDT, and so on. So 2 possible scenarios that can go wrong. Number 1 is that if the whole crypto market goes down to 0 and cryptocurrency get banned. Okay, in that scenario, I cannot do anything. There's nothing can help. It will be an international crisis, and I cannot recover. Now, the second scenario, if I cannot do anything about this, I don't want to think about it. Just let it go. The second possible scenario is what happened with us in the past. What if I started trading at a point of time and then the market went down and it stayed down forever? How can I recover? Can I still make profit in this market and still close that trade on the top down and make profit? Because you cannot know for sure that the market is going to recover again. It can stay there at minus 50% forever, or for 1 year, for 2 years. So that's the scenario that I kept in my mind. So right now, the Easybot strategy works in a way that if you started trading today with Bitcoin, let's say today the price is 60,000 or 63,000, and in some days or in some weeks or some years, the price of Bitcoin went down to, let's say, 30,000 or even lesser than 30,000. Can I still close that trade on the top at the price of 30,000 and still make profit? The answer is yes. Yes, that's exactly how it works, and we have seen it. I think Susan was the first one to share with us experience of one of the trades that have closed in profit because he was following the trades trade by trade. So this is Easybot in a very simple way, if I can explain it. We can go in details in numbers if anyone is interested to go through the strategy in details, how it works, how it buys, how it sells. But in brief, this is how it works. If you start at the top and the market goes down, it will still close that trade on the top at the bottom of the market and make profit. Then the second point for us, after we created the product and created the bot, we wanted to make it easy for people. Easy for people means what? What was the most difficult thing for me in the past, or for the users in that bot in the past, is basically putting those numbers in place and playing around with the numbers while you don't have experience. So what I did is I did a default strategy, which we called it Easybot strategy, that's available to everyone. You can just stick it on. You don't have to play with numbers. Just assign the amount, choose the coin, and it runs for you. That's all. Number two is the network marketing concept. I mean, the affiliate or network marketing concept. Which way, we asked our questions, me and my partners, which way do you want to market this product? Do we want to do it the normal way, just make advertisements online, bring a marketing agency, get leads? From the leads, you will get customers, and then some customers will get your customers and eventually because they like the product and so on. And this is the easy path. The other path is to use the network marketing concept. So we decided to go with the network marketing concept, not because we don't want to pay advertisements budget or anything like this, is because the network marketing concept can help thousands, even millions of people to make business around our product. Like, I can employ people to do that, but I cannot employ 1,000 people, for example, right? Not even 100 people. But with this concept, we can help people from their homes without even having to come to the office or do work or anything. Just invite their people to the presentation, and then they make profit. And we have many people that have been making a lot of money for the last 2 years or 3 years. We have been in the business. But the network marketing concept had a problem. I mean, in the past, not with Easybot, obviously. In the past, normally, the network marketing concept is used for product that doesn't have value, and they want people to sell the product just to make profit. They're not actually to make commission. Sorry. So we felt that Easybot is really the best product to be sold with the network marketing because it doesn't have to be oversold. I mean, people don't have to really say things that doesn't happen in the product so that they can sell it. And right now, I proudly say that like more than 80%, I think even over 90% of the people who are using Easybot are just customers who are just using the product because they want to use the product, not just because they want to get part of the compensation plan. And that's a very proud moment for me to say this, because that means the product is working. And that's just a result of our hard work, that within the first 2 years, we were focusing like 90% of our efforts into the product. If you see Easybot back in the days when we started, and now there is a big, huge difference, how it looks like, how it performs. Even the strategy had 3 versions in between. And there's even 4th version coming on the way. I'm working on that right now. And this will keep on evolving. It will keep on evolving and evolving and evolving and evolving. So from our side, we're going to do our best to improve the product as much as we can, so that we can make a healthy product for the people to get use of, to improve their financial stat instead of in terms of trading and profit, and also as a business, to use it as a business, to build a business around it, to make some profits. And I think now Susan and Brain can say about the compensation plan and about the business part of it. In terms of the product, I think that's it. It's as simple as this. You just connect your exchange to the Easybot and then choose the Easybot strategy. If you are not a trader, if you are a trader, feel free to change the parameters as you wish. But if you're not, then you just choose the Easybot strategy and let it run for you. And we have back testing, and we have also our own account that opened back in 19th of May that have generated right now about more than 95% in profit in the last, I think 800 days or 799 days. I'll have to check that. So you can check how much is the monthly profit when you divide the average monthly profit. You cannot know it exactly, but the average. There are some up month, there's down month, but Easybot is designed to never close on a losing trade. However, there are a couple of losing trades because of the exchange slippage. But when we look at how many trades we're losing compared to the winning trades, the success rate is 99.97% on the first 1 million trades closed in the system that we celebrated back, I think in end of 2022, around that time. So this is Easybot in a very simple words, in a very simple way. If you guys want me to go through the strategy in a pen and paper style, I can do that. Just let me know if anyone here is interested. So back to you, Susan.
You made some great points there, Mohamed. How many trades has been closed now by the community, or just in general, how many trades has Easybot performed?
Yeah, just hold on. I can check it right now. Actually, I have the system open in front of me.
And you heard that, guys, that, you know, most of these network marketing companies, especially in the crypto world, they're selling thin air. There isn't actually a valuable product behind it that's being sold. And as you just heard, up to 90% of the people involved in Easybot, they're not in it to make money from selling it to others. They're in it because the product itself is valuable. They're just using it as a customer. So this is a real world product that actually has real world value. And that's powerful. So, and those customers stick around as well because the product works. But for those of you that want to share something, what better thing to sell than to sell a product that makes people money? When the product itself makes people money, then it's a win-win situation for you, and it's a win-win situation for the people you share it with. It's completely optional. You can do both. But if you're right now, if you don't have a whole lot of capital to invest in the product or in your crypto exchange, then you can roll up your sleeves and actually go to work and share it with others. And you can use commissions to help fund the capital you need to trade inside your exchange. So there's no excuses.
And Linda, you know your community best. To answer Mohamed's question, what do you think would benefit them the most for Mohamed to go through next? He brings up a whiteboard and essentially pen and paper, and just so that they can visually see how he just described how the strategy works. Do you think that would be good?
I think that's what we need, because I've invited some guys who are also into trading, so I think they would be honored to see that. You know, I don't even know if you're going to do it live or how, but whatever is, I think it will help.
Yeah, we'll do it live now. I mean, on a whiteboard, that's no problem. I'm just waiting for the system to load to just tell you how many trades have closed so far.
All right. Yeah, I'll appreciate that.
Sure.
And then if anybody wants to dive even deeper than Mohamed does with us live today, we do have recordings of him, diving in fully into it. And then the weekly calls that he hosts on the performance updates are really valuable to attend.
And then perhaps, Mohamed, if you could show some bots that are currently running, if you have an account there, like the one run since May, just to give people an idea of what it looks like. And
yeah, sure. I can open one account. So the number of trades now are close to 7 million closed trades. Wow. The total number of trades that were closed by Easybot for our customers, almost 7 million trades.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Okay, so let's go through the strategy in a bit more detail. So you can stop me at any point of time and ask questions. You don't have to keep it to the end. I think we're not so many on the call, so all the traders, just be ready with your questions and follow with me. Where is the whiteboard? Here we go. Okay, can you see the whiteboard?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so I'll
yes,
just
we can.
market accesses. This is the price and this is the time. Okay, so the first thing you need to do when you start trading with Easybot is to assign a capital. starting from 600 for Binance, unlimited higher number. In KuCoin, you can start with 300 onward. So as soon as you start, at any point of time, let's say, for example, you want to trade X coin. I don't know what X coin is, but just as an example. The bot is going to immediately buy with 3.35% of the capital that you have assigned. Let's say you assigned 1,000 USDT, is going to buy 33.5 USDT with that coin. If it's Ethereum, for example, is going to use 33.5 USDT to buy Ethereum with that amount, whatever the amount is going to come out. So that's going to be the 0.0 for the bot. You just change the color. Yeah, it's going to buy it here at 0.0. 0.0 could be any point of time. So the bot's not going to look at technical analysis. It's not going to look at the news. It's not going to look at anything outside. It's going to look only at the price feed from the exchange. Whatever the price right now, buy immediately. The price high doesn't matter. The price is low, doesn't matter. And there's no short or long here. It's only one side of trading. It's spot trading. If you buy low and you sell high, you make profit. As simple as this. Now the little bit complicated details will come just now. So from this point, the market have two possibilities or three possibilities. It can go up, or it can go down, or it can go sideways. Now on the sideways, there's no straight line. It will always go like this, up and down. So let's take the good scenario if the market goes up. Now, the strategy that I'm going to explain today is the initial strategy, the versions 1 that we started with back in 2022. There is improvement to that, but because this is easy to explain, I'm going to explain it now. If you want to know the new one, I'm going to prepare a new video for that. So this makes it easier to explain. So we have a take profit at 1.5% or plus 1.5% if the price of that coin when we buy the initial and goes to plus 1.5%. Now it's time to sell. But the bot is going to be ready now to sell, but it's not going to be selling immediately because maybe the market is going up. Why should I sell here? Let me sell at the highest point. But how will I know the highest points? We have another parameter called take profit retracement. That means the first criteria, the price of the coin have to go 1.5%. Then from that point, the bot is getting set and ready to sell. It's waiting for the market to go down by minus 0.5% from the highest point. So why is that? This is because if the market is going up, let me take the example of that. It already crossed the 1.5% and kept on going up, Then the bot is going to always have the feed of the highest price and take the 0.5% below that. That means if the price goes above, there's a good news in the market and the price of this coin just goes up to 20% and then start moving down, then it's going to be selling here instead of selling here and then making you this 20% profit instead of just 1.5% profit. This is number one. Otherwise, if it just goes and touches the 1.5 and go down by 0.5%, it's going to sell here and make 1% and then buy again immediately with the same amount of 3.35% and then start from 0.0. And then if it keeps on going up, it's going to be buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell as the market goes up and make profit. So if the market is going sideways, it's going to be definitely crossing this 1.5% up and down. So it's going to be also buy and sell, 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 and make profit. Now, the worst case scenario, if the market is going down, this is where the work of the bot comes into place, or the math comes into place. If the price goes down, there is a stopping point here at minus 2%. So that means if the price of this coin goes down by minus 2%, then it's time to buy again into the market. But again, it's not going to buy immediately. It's going to be waiting for the market to pull back by 0.5%. Why is that? This is just to protect the user from a severe drop in the market, a sudden drop in the market. Because if there is some bad news about this coin in the market, the price is going to shoot like this down. So in this case, the bot's not going to buy anything here. It's not going to buy anything here. It's going to wait for the market to come to the bottom and then buy at the bottom. How will it know that this is really the bottom of the market? Is when it pulls back by 0.5%. Shows upwards movement of 0.5%, then it buys here instead of here and saves all of this period for the user or for the trader. Now, the worst case scenario that can happen here is that the price of this coin goes just the -2% and goes by the 0.5%, then it's going to buy here. How much is going to buy again is the same amount that is bought in the top. So here, 3.35%. Let's call the 3.35% as 1x. Okay, just to recalculate down here. So in here, it's going to buy again 1x of this
Just
coin.
to clarify for people, if you've let's say allocated 600 USDT to a coin, it means 3.35% of the 600, which is about $20 worth of the coin it's going to buy. So it's not using the whole $600 to go in at any one time. That capital is spread out over the whole strategy, just to be clear.
Exactly. So if the market goes down and then retrace or pull back by 0.5% here, it's going to buy another 1x. So now you have two orders. Now the math people need to focus with me. You have order here at this price and order at a lower price with the same quantity. So let's say, for example, if I buy this pen for $100 and the price of this pen goes down to 50, then I spend the same $100 down, I'll buy 2 pens instead of 1. That means my price where I can sell those 3 pens together and get my money back is somewhere in between. The price of the coin doesn't have to go back again to the initial point plus the 1.5% to start taking profit. No, I will have a new average price somewhere here. Let me just put it in orange. So, okay, my average price for all of these trades together is going to be somewhere here. That means at this point of time, the price of this coin doesn't have to go all the way up to 0.0 plus 1.5%. It has to just cross this new average price, which is a break-even point for all the open trades, plus 1.5%, and then start the profit-taking process. But let's say it just came and took this order and kept on going down. Now there is another stopping point here at -5%. Now, when I say -5%, it's -5% from the last buying order. So when it comes and hits this -5%, then it's time for the bot to buy. But again, because maybe bad news comes here, it goes all the way down, it waits for a pullback by 0.5% to buy. So let's say again, the worst case scenario just comes to -5%, and then it goes by 0.5% above, is going to buy here another time. But how much is going to buy here? Here in this time is going to buy 2x. That means double of the quantity that I used to buy at the beginning. That means 3.35% multiplied by 2. I use more. Now I have a lower price for the coin. It's cheaper. I'm buying a little bit more quantity for the purpose of bringing my average price even lower. Now my new average price for all of these open trades is going to be somewhere in here, in between. So that means in this case, the price of this coin doesn't have to go all the way up to 0.0 plus 1.5% to sell, because no one knows it's going to ever go into that go to that price. So it just has to cross the average price, the new average price plus 1.5%, and then here close all of the open trades and make profit and start all over again. Let's say again the price of this coin kept on dropping and dropping and dropping. There is another stopping point here at -8%. Again, when I say -8%, it's -8% from the last buying order. And then again, it's going to buy again if it pulls back by 0.5%, because maybe again, the bad news comes here and goes all the way down. It's not going to buy, it's going to help the user to be protected, and then buys at this point of time. So again, the worst case scenario, if it comes at the -8% and then come up by 0.5%, it's going to be buying here 4x of the initial amount. That means the price of this coin is even lower. Now I'm buying even more quantity. I'm spending more money to buy at a lower price. So it's cheaper and I'm buying more now. So the final and last average price for all of these trades is going to be somewhere in between here. So here, this is my final and last average price, because I cannot keep on going down and buy and buy and buy more and double down and double down. Now, this is my last average price. That means right now the price of this coin doesn't have to go all the way up to the initial point plus 1.5% to start selling. No, it just has to cross this last average price plus 1.5% and sell it here, if the market decided to go that way. But let's say the market decided not to go that way and keep on going down and stay down for 2 years. How is the bot going to behave in this case? How can I still close those open trades on the top at that down market and still make profit? Now I need you to focus here again, the math people and the traders here. Below the -8%, below this last order, I have a kind of a grid bot. We have independent trades. Let me just change the color for the sake of making it clear, not to mix up. Yes, okay, let's use the red. So if the market goes below the -8%, sorry, the last order by about 1% or 2%, is going to start buying into the market again, but independent orders. They are not anymore related to the average price on the top. The top portion, let's keep it alone and let's not touch it again. Let's just only look at the lower market. Not only this order, we have orders which are very close to each other's, like 1% or 2% between those orders all the way down. Let me just draw a couple of them. And if you see those orders are very close to each other's, and the difference between them is between 1 to 2%, to be in line with the normal market movement in crypto. The daily market movement in crypto in a normal day is between 1 to 5% up or down, and could be multiple times up and multiple times down in the day. So that means if in a day it goes like this, it's going to be buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell between those lines. This is what's so-called grid bot. So let's take one of these orders here, or one of these buy orders. Let's take this place here. Let's talk about this. So in this place here, you will have a buy here, right? And you will have a selling here. So it buys at this low point and then it sells at this high point. Now this is small order here. Let me just got to mention this at the beginning. So here we have 1x, 1x, 2x, 2x. So all of these orders down here are going to be as low as 1x, small quantities, not going to be big quantities, so that we can trade in the down market. If I spend all the money on the top, I don't have enough USDT to trade down. That's the reason why we're taking only 3.35% at the beginning, because all of the amount is being spread down to cover more than 50% of drop of this coin, at least minus 51%. It can go up to 70%, up to 60%, 70%, 80% sometimes, depending on these buying orders. Because remember, there is a pullback. So it's not perfectly going to buy at -2. This -2 could be -4 or -5. And likewise here, this one here, -5 could be -10 or -11 or even more or less. The -8% could be even more. So as any of those goes down, everything else goes down deeper. So let's take this order again. Let's say there's here 1x and here 1x. So total orders we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or up to 38. So we have 38 positions waiting for the market to drop so that they can be taken and buy and sell. So this order here, there is a buy and there is sell. Obviously, it's going to be making profit, right? Let's say the profit that was made here as low as $2 or 2 USDT. So here the system is going to split this profit into 2 equal portions. So the first part, the 50%, is $1. That's considered, the system is going to be considered as an immediate profit for the user. This is a profit that the user can use right now. Okay. Now the second half, which is $1 in this case, it doesn't have to be exactly $1 because it depends on how much profit is being made in this small order. This $1 is going to be used to pull down this average price, because I need to close that average price on the top. I need to close that trades on the top, and I can only close them by pulling that average price down, because I have no assurance. I don't know for sure if the market is going to come back up again to this point. It might keep on going down. It might stay down here forever. I don't know. So how are we going to use this $1 to pull down this average price? Let's get back a little bit one step and talk about this average price. What do I have in this average pricing? There are 3 parameters or 3 variables. The variable number 1 is the amount of USDT or dollar that I used to buy those positions, because I spent money to buy coins at different points of time, here, here, and here, and here. Let's take, for the sake of example, that let's say the amount that was used to buy all of these 4 positions is 300 USDT or $300, right? So on the other side, what else do I have? I have 300 USDT. Let me just pull it further. Take it up. And now I can move it. Okay. Let me just change it.
Just so everyone is aware, and Mohamed, we have a hard stop in 15 minutes. We have a commitment for another call, guys. So
Yeah, sure. I'm almost done. So let's get back here. Okay, so in this line here, on this average price here, again, this is the new version of this whiteboard. It's making me crazy. Okay, so let's say we spend 300 USDT to buy those coins, 300 USDT. So what did we use the 300 for? We used it to buy coins. Let's say the quantity of coins that we bought on all of these positions here, 1, 2, 3, 4, is 0.5 coins. So in this case, let's calculate how much is our average price. Again, the average price is the break-even point, is the point where if I sell this 0.5 coins, I get back my 300. Okay, in a mathematical way, the average price is equal to the amount of dollar that I spent divided by the number of coins. So in this case, it's 300 divided by 0.5. That means my average price is 600. So now my purpose here, or my goal in all of this trade, apart from making profit, is to pull down the average price, to reduce this amount. So when I make profit, now this $1 is used to pull this average price in a calculation way. So it's going to be deducted from the 300 that I spent initially. That means my new amount of USDT is going to be 300 minus 1. That means 299 USDT. What about the number of coins? Number of coins remains the same because I never sold them. They're still in my custody. So number of coins remain the same, 0.5 coins. Let's call it C. Now, how about my average price? My average price, I'm going to apply the same formula that I applied just now. It's amount of USDT divided by the coins. Here, my USDT now is 299 divided by 0.5. That means my new average price is 598. That means my average price just moved down a bit with one trade. So in one day, you can have multiple trades happening in the same coin because the difference between each order and the other is quite small. Another trade happens to move down further. Another trade happens to move down further until eventually this average price is going to be coming to where the market is. And then the market is going to go above that by 1.5%. And then it sells everything and start all over again. You can ask a question here for the traders that, okay, I still have those open orders on the top. If I sell them at this point of time, it's going to be in loss. Yes, you are right. That's why we made a formula in the system that if the average price is equal to or less than any of the open orders in the system, cancel those orders and add them with the average price. The average price coming bigger and it goes down altogether. So that means if my average price is here, actually all of these have been canceled, have been included in the average price and moving down with it. Just a mathematical formula. We add the coins to the coins, the price to the price, and then it all goes down. And the USDT to USDT that was used in this order. So it comes here, plus 1.5%, close the whole cycle, and then get out of the market, start all over again at this point of time. And we have seen this happening in real life at minus 60%, minus 63%, minus 50%. This is simply how the Easybot works in the initial stride. Now we have two more revisions to this, but this is the main way how it works. If anyone have any questions, I'm open here.
And this is the unique thing about Easybot, guys, because all the other spot trading crypto bots out there, like Mohamed said, they can make money when the market goes up, but they don't have a strategy to handle this situation that he just showed you, where the market just decides to keep going down, which happens in the world of cryptocurrency. It's a volatile financial market. These drops, this bot is equipped to continue to make profit and to eventually, and one of the most important things you have to realize is that, you know, this strategy where you're placing, you know, larger purchases, if that was leveraged trading, that might be, you know, a risky strategy because you're banking on the market to go up. But here you're just purchasing a coin. Let's say it's USDT and Solana. You're just buying Solana. So when he says that 0.5 coins, that's actual coins that you own. You're just buying and selling the actual coin. You're not using leverage. And so it's a very safe strategy because the cryptocurrency is sitting in your own wallet, in your own crypto exchange, as this strategy is performed here automatically for you.
Yeah, I think Mohamed, you explained it very detailed, and yeah, I want to believe that It made a lot of sense to everyone. And if there are questions, perhaps we can open for questions and then take it from there.
Sure.
And this concept, this strategy has been proven now by what is 7 million trades that have been closed. So it's time tested.
Sure.
And if anyone wants to see the markup using real trades, real trading sessions, and showing you on the charts, the markup that Mohamed mentioned, we're happy to share that with you because it's a great example to support in a real live trading session exactly what Mohamed has shared.
Sure. So can we do it now or we'll do it some other time?
We can share, it's a recorded video, so we can share that with you to
yes,
share
yes.
within the community. Yeah. So we'll use this
Great.
time for any questions.
Awesome. Any questions, ladies and gentlemen? You unmute yourself and then you can shoot.
I know, Linda, as well, you have had some questions as you've been talking to people, so you can also
Okay.
bring those questions forward.
Mine basically is one. There's this guy that I had a meeting with yesterday, Mr. Mohamed, and the question was, look, I've watched the videos about the bot, and I've watched all the videos regarding Easybot and all of that. I'm convinced, and he was saying I'm convinced, and I love the project. The only concern that I have is the longevity of the project, because most of the time you'd find that a project is good, but when something else comes in the market and people start running to that new trend or whatever that is trending at the time, the project that we perhaps the project that we would find at the moment you were busy with, you would find the stories now that comes, you know, the what you call it, the rec pools and all of that. So how do you assure me that this project has got a 5-year plan, 10-year plan? They will still be there even if you know, something new comes, or maybe the CEO decides tomorrow that he wants to retire. How do we assure that this project will still continue with us? You know, so it's all about, in a nutshell, he was more concerned about the future of Easybot, even if maybe perhaps people are no longer buying the subscriptions, they are moving to something else. Will I mean, can we assure
Sure.
them that, you know, the Easybot is going nowhere for those who will still believe in Easybot at a time? So I hope I made my self clear.
Yeah, I think that this question is clear and very easy to answer. The first
Okay.
part of the question is that I mean the fear that a program that's going to be doing rug pull means basically taking people's money and running away. And obviously we cannot do this. Even if we want to do it, we cannot do it because the money stays in your exchange. I mean, the trading capital stays in your exchange. So let me explain it in a little bit more details here. If somebody comes and wants to trade with Easybot, a customer comes in and they want to trade, let's say $1 million. They don't have to give it to us. They keep it within the Binance exchange or KuCoin or Kraken or Coinbase or BitGet that we're using right now. And then make API connection. This API connection is done from the exchange itself. It's not allowing to withdraw money. It's not allowing to move funds anywhere. It just allows to trade. And you can choose that even from your back office, that I want this connection to only do trading in my account. So this way, it's impossible for Easybot to do rug pull, basically. This is number one. And the other part of the question is that the longevity of the project, that if other projects come in and people start moving, they're more than welcome. I mean, we cannot catch people, and we cannot force people to stay using Easybot. If they want to move to other projects, they can move. This is not going to affect us financially. Why? Because we're not paying commissions out of the investment amount. I mean, if we're depending on the investments to come in so that we pay all the investors, then this is a Ponzi scheme. But we're not doing this. We are paying commissions only from the trading fees and the subscriptions if people decide to take a subscription. So if somebody decided not to renew the subscription, that's never going to affect us financially, because we're not going to pay commission from that. Simple as this. And the compensation plan is clearly showing up that the company is only paying commissions when it makes a sale, when there is a sale happening, when there's a trade closing, and we charge that a customer software service fees, then we pay commissions. So for me, for example, I don't mind if tomorrow we have only 10 customers. That's not going to be like a big problem, maybe only for paying the fixed costs, but not a problem to pay out commissions, because that commission money is out of the equation completely. This is paid as soon as the money comes in to pay the service, a commission is going out immediately. So in this case, if you really read the model in details and look at the compensation plan and how we pay commissions, you will realize that the company cannot do rug pull and will not really be affected by if some people decided to do some other programs out there. And in terms of the plan for the business, or if I decided to close the business at a point of time, I assure you this is not my plan, obviously, because number one, this is my passion. And number two, I'm building now the business in a way that it's a systematic business, in a way that, for example, if tomorrow I'm not here, because life is not perfect. Tomorrow something might happen to me. I might be in the hospital for some time. I'm building the system, the business in a system way that even if anyone, not only me, we have the salespeople, we have the development team. If anyone goes out for any reason and decided just to retire, the system still goes on. And there's always a plan in place and protocols to recover the business, because I'm not alone in this business. It's me, and I have other 4 partners, investors in this company, with which I'm discussing all of the strategies and all the details and on how we get things done. Like right now, we have already a recovery plan in case if anything happens to any one of us, to any one of the team, including myself. And I believe this is how any business have to be done. As soon as the business is just one person running the business and there's no system behind it, it's just one person. If this one person goes somewhere, then the business is gone, right? So we're not operating this way. I think Susan and Brian knows us very well, and they have been with us here a couple of times. It's more of a teamwork. And as we grow as a company, we grow also as a team. And then it's more difficult that one person only decides, or one person only just if they leave, everything collapse. No, it's not this way. And also, just to get more kind of trust, my office here in Dubai, you guys can, anyone whom you have traveled to Dubai at any point of time, they're more than welcome to take an appointment and come and visit us here and have a look and meet in person, so that they get more confidence and even understand more about the business if they wish.
Thank you.
No
I must really recommend you, man, for ever since I've known you, watching your videos and joining some Zoom meetings. You seem to me like a genuine man, and
Thank you.
I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that about you. And to be quite honest, as an amateur trader, I really applaud you for the strategy that you came up with. You in fact, I honor you for this. You are a genius, man. You are a true genius.
Thank you
we
very much.
appreciate that. We
And
appreciate
more to
that.
come. More to come. Just wait for it. Wait for it. More to come.
Thank you. We're looking forward to that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, any other questions? Mine was just one for today.
Well, I think your question was perfect, really, to wrap things up, to be honest, because we're just at the top of the hour here. And
Okay.
that was a perfect answer, Mohamed. It really summarized not just where we came from, but the long-term vision, the longevity, the sustainability of Easybot, and that it's built to last. And we're, myself and Susan, we can absolutely attest to that, because it's how you show up as well, and your consistency, and you're always around. So we're grateful for that. And any more questions, you can collect some questions, Linda, if you'd like, and we'll be sure to handle those questions one by one.
Most definitely.
Susan, would you like to close us out here?
Yes. Thank you again, everyone, for attending the call. Thank you, Linda, for arranging it. And just one moment, I'll mute Charlotte. Oh, it's not letting me mute. Charlotte, if you could mute, please. Okay. So thank you, everyone, and a special thank you to Mohamed for giving everyone an overview. And we will get the recording out to all of you shortly after this call. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll continue again next week, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your time and have a great evening. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Mohamed.